The quest to understand consciousness continues to captivate thinkers across science, philosophy, and spirituality. As we probe deeper into its nature, we're reminded that evaluating theories of consciousness is far more than an intellectual exercise. It requires sensitivity, reflection, and a willingness to look beyond the purely material. 3 barriers to understanding consciousness. According to the scholar, a thinker with both scientific and spiritual insights, 3 primary obstacles hinder our ability to evaluate theories of consciousness. Sensitivity of the individual, over-reliance on intellectual theorizing, and misunderstanding the role of human faculties, such as the brain, heart, and what may be called the generator system. Let's explore each. 1. Sensitivity, seeing with the heart, not just the eyes. True insight into consciousness often begins with sensitivity, a quality cultivated not just through intellect, but through emotion and perception. Poets, for example, are often better able to describe the subtle nuances of experience than scientists. William Blake famously observed, "The tree which moves some to tears of joy is in the eyes of others only a green thing that stands in the way." This speaks to the role of perception in shaping our understanding of reality. The limits of theories and the judging intellect. To ask, how does the brain generate consciousness? Presumes that it does, without question. This is problematic because it binds our exploration to a materialist framework. Even Isaac Newton, the father of classical physics, acknowledged this in his General Scholium, writing that just as a blind man cannot comprehend colour, humans cannot comprehend God through intellect alone. He did not describe God as abstract eternity, but rather as a presence that endures and is ever-present. Science and the sacred, different tools for different truths. The renowned Iranian scholar Sayyid Hossein Nazar pointed out that physical science, while incredibly powerful, is limited to understanding the physical world through physical senses and logic. To understand the deeper reality behind the material, he argued, we must turn to sacred knowledge, what he called sacra scientia. Einstein once drew a distinction between what is true and what is really true. The former refers to appearances, while the latter reveals the reality behind those appearances. The role of mysticism, a complement, not an opponent. Critics often dismiss non-materialistic interpretations of consciousness as mysticism. Yet, mysticism, far from being irrational, may offer insights that science cannot reach. Conclusion. Transcending thought. The pursuit of understanding consciousness cannot and should not be confined to intellectual or materialist frameworks. The real is not in opposition to thought, it is beyond thought. As the scholar eloquently puts it, intellect is not to be dismissed, it is to be transcended. Only by integrating reason with sensitivity and science with the sacred can we begin to approach a holistic theory of consciousness, one that honors both our measurable world and the mysterious truths that lie beyond it.